Hi. Today is Valentine's Day, and I wanted to do something for Valentine's Day. I wanted to release a song or something originally, but I did not have my laptop throughout the week. It's now the weekend. I mean, it's Friday, Friday afternoon, so it's weekend, and I have my laptop now, and I have time. And earlier today in school, I was sitting in math class, and I thought, what if I did a commentary of my debut album, This Isn't Happening, for Valentine's Day, and uploaded that as a Valentine's special. So that's what I will be doing today. Okay. So this song, Yours, was originally made as a. It was originally like 9 minutes long. It was like a 3-part song, similar to Around. But I trimmed most of it down because it just it fit well, fit better as a short intro. And the original um I forgot what I was gonna say. The original. No, why am I repeating it? The current version of the song that ended up is just like the first part with like a loud breakdown added to the end of it, and the rest of it it reused some of the lyrics from the rest of it in No Future, like a reprise. It's listed on the Bandcamp lyric thing. I have no God to pray to. I don't remember when I came up with that line, but a friend of mine said they really like it. Just know that I remember everything you ever said. I don't remember when I wrote this particularly. I think it was on my dad's. I woke up in the morning and I just had some sort of like an enlightenment on what the lyrics to the song will be, and I just wrote that. Maybe You're My Better Half, Maybe Not Better at All appears later in the first part of Around, and it actually was written for Around first, and I just kind of use it here. Here comes the big breakdown. Also, sorry if I cough. I've been having a cough for a while now. I don't know what's up. I should go to the doctor and get it checked out. I think it's a little pretentious, but if it works. I don't know if I've got anything else to say about this song. The part at the beginning that's like, train wheels are spinning my eyes around. The whole album is recorded with my phone, but for some reason I decided to record that one part with my Shure SM57, and I don't know why, because it doesn't sound very good. Oh god. I haven't listened to this song since it came out, because I really hate it. Jesus, it sounds so bad. Um, so this song was written as a throwaway for a throwaway album at first, but I ended up liking the lyrics a little bit, so I decided to put it on this album, which I regret now because I do not like it at all. And yeah, this song's basically a lost cause. I tried to get it to sound good for months and I just couldn't, and I don't know why I kept it on. Well, I do know, because I was running really short on the deadline. I finished the album a day before I released it. I just couldn't get it to sound good for the life of me. Jesus, it's so bad. Anytime I tell someone to listen to this album, I tell them to skip the song because I just hate it. I've always hated it, and I've always gotten frustrated while working on it because it just sounded so bad. I guess I made it a little bit more listenable than it was eventually. But it's still not very good at all. And I don't know why this song in particular is so bad. What makes it just so unsalvageable, but Originally, the second track was supposed to be Scorching Hot Sun, which is now on the bonus tracks if you buy the album on Bandcamp. I removed it because that one didn't fit, but it was so fucking much better than whatever this is. I like nothing about this song. And so the lyrics are really not as good as I thought. And by the way, that throwaway album, you're gonna see it probably later this year, after my second album. Epic solo. I don't know if you can really call this a solo, but it's something. It's the only song on the whole thing to have a solo. Or like a melody, even. Just because I tried to like put as much shit into it as possible to like try to save it. It just didn't work. It just sounds really bad. And I never listened to this song. It's just out of my mind. And listening to this will probably be the hardest part of doing this whole commentary. Jesus Christ. Oof, I physically recoiled at that. Why did I do that? Okay, it's almost over at least. It's okay, because from now on there will be good songs. I do like this outro. It's almost like too good for the song. I wish I'd used it for something better, something listenable. But they can't all be winners. I recorded this on a keyboard of mine that's like, it's like a kind of a kid's keyboard, but not really. It's not a professional one, but it's not a kid's keyboard either. It's like an in-between. It's like a teenager keyboard. And it advertises it has 100 sounds, but it actually has like 20, and the other ones are just repeats. I like this song a lot. This one was also written as a throwaway for the same album as No Arguing, and also I think I wrote it in the same day actually. I wrote the song when I had to go to sleep without my phone, and I was so bored, dude. I need stimulation, and that's what this song is about. I would have mixed the vocals way higher on this one. No, and they're so low. This was actually the demo take, the vocals right now. They were take for the demo, but I couldn't record a better take, so I just kept them in. You know, had to meet the deadline, which was September 20th. Yeah, 20th. I was gonna release it September 27th, but there was Shushu releasing on that day, and also Sophie. So you know, I had to get that attention, so I pushed it a week back. Sorry, I was so fucking tired of school. Jesus Christ, the vocals are so low. Yeah, that was like inaudible. It says, "Will I use all my airplane miles flying to you?" I don't need a new TV. Just have to have YouTube on it. I just have to, you know, fit it in the syllable scheme. And 4 is the only one syllable album I could think of. Just need something with one syllable. And it's a bit awkward because that album doesn't even have CD release of it. But I did burn myself a copy. So that's solved. Also after the chorus, I don't know if you can even hear it, but it's like, "We can listen to the CD till we get tired out of our minds. We can lie in bed awake until these memories get out of our minds," or something, or fall out of our minds. But I think it's like completely inaudible. Which I wrote that for a completely different song, but it ended up on this one. Oh yeah, and that's a take of I think my phone fell while I was recording. That Dark Nightmare, the lead single and the big hit of the album. This, I recorded this sad ass intro as bait for you to think that it's gonna be a sad song when it's not. It's actually, it was made with the intention of it being the happiest song on the album, and it is. They didn't say that. It's a reference to the song. Yeah, that's from Car Seat Headrest Souls. Bill is said never to write about what's in my pockets, but that's where my hands are, and that's where they'll say. I stole that line. I fucked that up. I fucked it up. That was honest. I just kind of said that on the side, and it was from a completely vocal different take that I really liked how it sounded, so I just kind of pasted it in the vocal take that you hear now. I don't know if that line says "I'm starting anew" or "I'm starting new." Anew together or separate? I forgot how I wrote it. And also, I don't remember if it's I dropped every pick on the floor or I dropped everything on the floor. I think on Bandcamp it's new and every pick. It is probably how I wrote it. I honestly don't even remember when I wrote this song. it just appeared one day. Like, I have no recollection of writing it, but it just kind of came to be, and it is now like the lead single of it. So that's cool, I guess. You know, it just works that way. Do you hear the guitar playing? And like the sliding? The sliding isn't even from like the same guitar take that you're hearing. If you like solo out the sliding of the guitar that's playing right now, there's no sliding. But that sliding squeak is completely from like a really quiet and faint background guitar that is like completely inaudible. Just the slides are, which is kind of awkward. Most of the lyrics to this part are not on Bandcamp, because I want to keep them a secret. This part's kind of boring, honestly. I'm gonna do something way more interesting with it when I play the song live somewhere down the line. Oh, I'm yawning. Yeah, she did actually say that, and when she heard the line, she really loved it. It's, you know, she really loved being mentioned like that. That I made it into a line like this. Found it very funny. Something like that. Makes me happy. Alive. This part's a bit silly. I'm just kind of playing a character like this straight edge person. So, partying and drugs and sex are bad. I mean, that's kind of what the song is about. It's about parties and you know, being someone that doesn't party and going to a party. You know, you're like, oh no. It amazes me because this song just has genuinely no meaning, honestly. But it's really fun, and it's the one I come back to the most, definitely. Yeah, this is like a transition into the next song. Drugs are the answer to every heartbreak. Drugs are the answer to every heartbreak. Jesus Christ, the cough. That mess up is actually real. Well, I planned to mess up because it was like a reference to a Car Seat Headrest song again, Goodbye Love. He says, take one, just kidding, and then he plays the guitar and fucks it up. And he's like, take two. But you know, I planned to mess up, but I actually, before I even got to the mess up I was gonna do, I messed up by playing the wrong chord, so like, and the fuck was real. Anyways, this is probably my favorite song on the album, even though some people don't like it very much. I mean, it's pretty like divided. For some people call it their favorite, but some people call it their least favorite. I guess to each their own. It's definitely the most personal to me. Probably the most raw and brutally honest song on the whole thing. I wrote this song in my grandparents' bathroom. I remember that much. And that was sad, dude. I don't know if I should get into the details. You could probably figure. There was actually a whole different version of the song initially, which was way more upbeat, and the lyrics were completely different. And the only thing that actually like really sticks from that original version of that song was like, hold on, let me pull it up. It was like the lyric that went, "God fucking damn it, how I love you. God fucking damn it, how I love you. Love this image of you. Less every day." And other than that, it's a completely different song. And I'm glad I rewrote it because it's a lot more emotional, a lot more honest. This is this is like the first song that's, you know, about the breakup, and I guess more about the relationship. Oh yeah, and this chorus is completely stolen from Dawid Podsiadło, who is a Polish artist. His song A, which is in English. With all due respect to him, obviously. It went like, "If you only love her smile when you're sober, then you'd never grab that glass again. If you think I will forget what happened, grab the glass and drink it again." And also the chord progression is the exact same as in that song. But I stood it with the utmost respect. Because I genuinely love that song and think it's beautiful, and I love Dawid. So this is more of an homage to that song, if anything. But yeah, anyway. This was written at a point. Actually, it was one of the later songs written for it, towards the end of the relationship, well, the second end, because the timeline looked like we got together March 2023, and then we broke up December 2023, and then we got back together in February 24, and then we broke up in May 24. And this song was written in like, I think it was written in May, I believe. Not lying. Or maybe in April. I don't know. But I wrote it because he was doing a lot of drugs, and I was very worried about him. And I was mad at him because you know, he didn't talk to me ever. So, you know, and whenever I like tried to make sure he was safe, at least he'd get really mad at me. So I was like, ugh, and I wrote this. Yeah, if you only love my smile when you're high, I don't know if you even love it at all. That's the line for sure. That's because he only really wanted to talk to me when he was high. I know I don't want to vent about it because I'm long over it. It was years ago. Well, not years, but a long time ago, and I don't care, and I don't hold any resentment anymore. I didn't even hold resentment when I put out the album. By the time it's because it was like almost a full year later from when I started writing it, and I got over it pretty quickly the second time because I was the one that broke up with him because I was just sick of it. But we're friends now, and it's all cool, and he's a better person now. He actually wanted to do backing vocals on the album, but I was like, he asked me like a week before release. I was like, no, it's too late. But maybe on the second album, we'll see. But yeah, I do think it's the rawest song on here, the most emotional, at least to me, and it means the most to me, probably. And a day after I wrote this song, actually, I wrote a sequel to it, which is never gonna see the light of day, but I did, because I saw an accident happen very related to this song's topic, and I was furious, and yeah. And not only was I furious, but I was really sad. Oh, around. Okay. This is one of the first songs I wrote. Well, at least like the first part was, I think the first thing I wrote for the album outside of the beginning of the title track. And the lyrics to this song are not on Bandcamp because Jesus Christ, my throat is so sore. I need to grab water. Hold on. Come back to me when you start meaning things that whole off book of yours was fucking meaningless, and all that you said is just evidence that no key or never felt any pain. So birds songs to help you relax. Okay. Wow. Anyways, this is okay. Oh, my voice is so dead. I'm so done for it. Whatever. This is the most angry song on the album by far. Oh my god, my voice is dying, dude. I still got like half an album left. I do regret writing this song. It's a very immature song. It's just like filled with resentment and angst, which was, I mean, I guess that's justified looking back on it, but it's pretty childish. Not to say I don't like the song, I really do. Also, the title is the same as car seat headrests around from 4, which was mentioned earlier on I Need Rest, and it's also, if you compare the covers, you can see just how similar they are. And also, it was also the biggest inspiration for the album musically, so I don't remember why exactly I even, used the same title. I don't know what was going through my head, but, goes to hell. Boom, boom. There's trumpets, just like in the original "Around" by Car Seat Headrest. I really wanted to have trumpets on this album. They're also in like the big breakdown at the end of yours. But they're not real trumpets. They're from FL Studio plugin. Because I can't afford that kind of stuff. I'll do on trumpet still though on my second album, so I might find someone. I think this has the same chord progression as Boxing Day by Carsey Henrys, except in the major key, or in the not the minor key. Boxing Day isn't major, and this is minor. So yeah, the first part was written in like January, and this part is written in February, I think. But I remember being. Actually, no, I have no idea when the fuck I wrote it. I think it was like early February. I can't really comment much on this. I think I messed up this part a lot when I was recording the vocals. Hold on. Never mind. I wrote this line in February also when we got back together. And the rest you're gonna hear now. I wrote in May after we broke up. It took me that long to, continue writing it. I was slacking the fuck off. I just like turned that positive line into, next line is hard. Dude, I remember when I wrote that line, I was like, shit. This song was originally a little bit shorter than it is, but I kind of dragged it out. Not only did I just like add this part. And then there's also something at the end. And now, like, the big breakdown of the song. No, wait, no. The vocals aren't coming in yet. I have to drag it out for eternity. Because I love long songs. My voice is gonna be so dead after this. I've already been having a sore throat because I'm a little sick. Now it's just over. Yeah, sorry that I'm not saying anything, but I don't know. The song doesn't have so much of a backstory, like all the other ones do, or at least not enough to fill up like 10 minutes. Yeah, but there's a clip of me recording vocals for the title track, but then my laptop turned off as I was doing that, and I was like, "Fuck." Because I had an old laptop back then. It was really bad and it was really broken, and it just turned off at random times, like all the time, which would fuck up my recording. Same dream as you. The song is like what you're hearing right now. The whole thing was just like a memo of it. I recorded into my phone quickly to remember how it sounded. And all of this is disgustingly simple. We're just taking the hard way through. But I don't know. I tried re-recording it, but it just didn't come out nearly as like emotional as the demo take. So you know, I just used this one, even though it's not very good. It just has that emotional quality, which I kind of prioritized for it. This song is sad as fuck. Genuinely. I don't know. I remember that I was in a really bad mental state when I wrote it. Possibly the worst out of all the songs on here. Maybe except for the title track. No, I don't think I was like that. Yeah, no, I was. It was really sad when I wrote it, but not like as sad as this one. I wrote part of the title. Actually, no, I'll save it for when I'm commentating on the title track. Jesus Christ, this song is a bummer. It's bumming me out. This is sad. I mean, I'm not that sad over it, but you know, it's still bumming me out. It's not very, you know. Yeah, this is definitely more of like a contemplative. Yeah, that's how we say it. Contemplative song compared to most of the things on here that are usually like higher energy. I guess this whole like back of the album is a lot more calm. Actually, like all of the breakup songs are significantly calmer than the other ones. Coincidence? I think not. It's because I wanted to be sad. Actually, no, because I don't remember. Dude, I made these songs so long ago. It's been over a year since I've started making this album. I forgot, man. I haven't listened to all of these songs in a while before I did this. Also, it just cuts off at the beginning at the end because my mom called me. I was gonna do one more repeat of the line, but my mom called me, and I was like, "What?" Because it was a demo, and I didn't plan on using it. This song is funny. It's the whole thing. I mean, not the whole thing, but like a good bit of it is a rip-off of King Gizzard's Digital Back. If you listen to it, you'll hear that I just fucking stole it. I don't know why, but I did. This is also a pretty early song. I think I also wrote it in like January. I don't know, like late January, early February. After I felt I started getting over the breakup, or at least seeing the good in it. Yeah, this sound was built hundreds of years ago, but it was pretty much the only one to survive the war. It was destined to have a future. That's a description of my sound. And it's not like it's almost 1,000 years ago. It's so fucking cool. It wasn't even rebuilt. It's one of like the world wonders of UNESCO or something. And like do you ever look at the sun? Probably not, but that's beside the point. I needed to make another thing that make another comparison. A lot of stars exploded, but not this one. It was destined to have a future. That's not very sensical, because it will explode eventually. But I needed a comparison of like things that were supposed to have a future. Unlike me and the subject of the album. I think that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant by that. But I don't think it's very easy to catch on to. I mean, I hope it is, 'cause, it was destined to have a future. Yeah, now it was the reprise of yours that I mentioned at the beginning. That has the old lyrics. Oh yeah, also another one of the only points on the album that there is a guitar melody. Here we go. This is from, I think, the third part of Yours. I think I didn't put anything from the second part. I just put like you know, a bit of the third part. I guess this part isn't very fitting considering the theme is like being over the breakup and the lyrics aren't very, you know, over it-y. No, I'm just repeating the lyrics from the actual Yours that's on the album. I call you on, you're not taken from my head, I forgot to pray too. And now the big breakdown, as per in every song. Yeah, more ripping off. Digital Black. I still. Digital Black. Oh. Sorry, I saw something really funny on Twitter. Well, nothing interesting happens. I'm just browsing shit. Browsing. Time for the big one. This, what you're hearing right now, is the first thing I wrote for the album. Actually, I think the same day that I came up with the album idea. There's some lyrics changed though, because I didn't really like them. Because, you know, back then I wasn't a very good songwriter, so by the time I was getting done with the album, I, you know, changed some of the early lyrics a little bit to not be as bad. So, a bit of this first section just kind of reuses lyrics from Sun, Scorching Hot Sun. Time for that gnarly ass guitar solo. I can't get over just how much I rushed this song. The vocals are about to come in and they're gonna sound awful because I remember just how bad they sounded. Yeah, yeah, I had to fit that deadline. I was just like in turbo economy mode. I was cutting all the corners to point out that shit was a circle. I'm doing it, I'm saying the title of the album in the song. I hope that people read it. You know, what was I gonna say? This isn't happening. It's not supposed to be like, this isn't happening currently. Like, this is not going on, but rather, this is not going to happen. It's not going to work out. That's what the title means. That's how it's supposed to be read. And I'm not sure if people read like that. Probably not. The other meaning is much more obvious and common. Jesus, my throat hurts so much. It's actually so sore right now. I can't. I'm dying. This is still the part that was the first thing that I wrote for the album. I was in school when I wrote this. This song, or at least this part of the song, is like like, you know, it was pretty directly after the breakup, like, I don't know, like a month after it at most. It's, you know, the most honest in that sense. And now the part 2 that I wrote in May as one of the last things for the album. After, you know, I went through the whole second journey of, you know, the whole getting together and breakup thing. Because that was really stupid. Well, yeah, I guess it was pretty stupid of me to, you know, just like get into it again. It was pretty silly on my part, but, you know. This, I didn't write this after, like, after the breakup, but close to it. We were still dating when I wrote this, And I posted, yeah, okay, what I was gonna say earlier, I wrote the first bit of this in the shower. Actually, I wrote a lot more in the shower, just kind of improvising it, singing to myself, but I only remembered these lines. Yeah, Andromeda shines through my window on my ugly body and soul. Andromeda, spare me, lover. And now I'm losing you, again losing you. The season has passed at last. And I'm losing you. Actually, and I posted it on my Twitter account, like on my private account. And he saw it, and he was high as fuck. So he just messaged me like, "Dude, you are so good at writing." I was like, "Thanks." Yeah, I found it. Scroll down to it. Yeah, that's where the part that I wrote in the shower ends, and the rest was written later in like school, I think, on English class. And I was doing really awful, like terrible. And, you know, so that let me let the emotions out more, like honestly and painfully and in the moment. Generally, I think this song is like also one of the like really honest ones, really like true to myself. Cry, why must you melt away in the morning light? Why are you stolen from me by dawn? I really like this song, yeah, and it's also like a really contemplative. How do I say it again? Contemplative song. It's really slow. It's just this slow guitar part just drags on and on and on and on and on for like what? Like 12 minutes straight, just of this. And I've had people complain to me that it is too long, but it's supposed to be like a part where you just kind of sit there and think about it. Just, you know, contemplate. Saturn's ring left unworn. Saturn's ring left unworn. You can probably imagine what that means in the, you know, context of the breakup and the whole space poem thing. I like that line a little. This part is gonna be long. It's just like a long ass instrumental. But I mean, we're past halfway into the song. And I'm not very sure what to comment at this moment. Oh, it's getting real. Okay. There's a backing guitar. I wanted this to be something like Anchor Ride by Carsey Harris. You know, because that most of that song, like a whole 10 minutes of it, out of 14 is just like an instrumental part. You just sit there and think. after being delivered one of the most heartbreaking verses in music history. I want it to be similarly contemplative and long. But that song has like a constant like instrumental progression, and there's a lot of instruments in that instrumental part, and like a lot of variation, and it keeps changing. And I wanted to do that too, but one, I didn't have time, and two, even though I recorded like the guitar and vocals with a metronome, it ended up being completely offbeat. So I couldn't add like any other instruments on top of it. It turned out. But I guess it's nice this way too, because it's so empty. And also the guitar is a very interesting instrument. I think it's very fun to listen to, even for extended periods of time. It's just like really beautiful, really touching. And I guess like even without being loud and all in your face, it's like the climax of the album. There's just so much emotion built up in it, with like barely anything going on in the song, which I think is really beautiful. I was ready to be waged, both of our front lines. This isn't happening. I originally had a whole different take of this, but I didn't really like it, so this is like a re-recording where I recorded the vocals and the guitar separately, because in the first take they were both like recorded together and I couldn't really manipulate them individually. So so the guitar here was actually recorded with my SM57, and the vocals were recorded with my phone. But they were close to each other, so it leaks into each other, but it's good enough. But you can hear it overlaying occasionally. Jeez, my voice is so fucked. This is one of my favorite moments on the album. I'm proud of it. I do truly like this being the emotional climax of it. It cost me my life. Why does it hurt so goddamn much to say? Can you guess what the word is? Because I don't say it. It's supposed to be goodbye. This part is like pretty loud, but it's not the climax at all. I guess this part is more of an outro. Well, that went by faster than I thought it would, honestly. Yeah, and then I read a bit of the Bible at the end. It's largely unrelated to any of the album.
It's time to laugh.
It's just like,
more than a time to dance, a time to scatter stones.
it's a verse I found.
A time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to search, and a time to give up. A time to keep, and a time to throw away. A time to pair, and a time to mend. A time to be silent, and a time to speak. A time to love.
Okay, shut up. I don't care.
And a time for peace. What the workers gain from their toil, I have seen the burden God has laid on the human race. He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end.
I remember because this song was originally supposed to be like 15 minutes long, but then it ended up being 18. They just, kept adding shit. And this is the last song. And this song was written like way after anything else on the album, really. It's by far the last thing I've written, and it's way more of an afterthought. And honestly, it's like a really good bridge between my life during the making of this album and what my life has went on to be right now, because it's a complete 180 by now. And I think this song marked the beginning of that. But I don't know if I can comment much more on this. Besides that, I wrote this song when I was just like laying in bed, and after I wrote it, I was like, yeah, the writing is finished. It was kind of a bit of a last minute addition. I removed the whole song just to put this on here. There was a song between Around and Same Dream as You originally, but it's not there anymore. But I named it the same thing that the song was originally named, to pay respects to it. It's the Closer to Death old version on the bonus tracks if you buy the album, which is a really cool song. It's unfinished, but it's cool, really cool. Yeah, that line, it's Friday at least 1 week closer to death, is from the original Closer to Death. And I got that from I was talking in some Discord server, and someone said it's Friday at least 1 week closer to death, and I was like, I have got to make that a line in my song, because they said Closer to Death, and I was like, that's the song title, so I put that there. The lyrics to this part are not on the Bandcamp lyrics thing. You cannot know what it means, what is being said. Only I can know. I mean, I guess it's not that inaudible, but I didn't want to put it out there anyway, because it's pretty private. And the big album finisher. This isn't happening. This isn't happening. There's a solo actually in the back of this, but I think I made it way inaudible. Can you hear it? Because I can't. And it fades out. Bit left of the song for some reason, even though it's fading out already. I guess it's fading out pretty slowly. Golly. Sorry. Well, that's the end of the album, but it's not the end of the video yet, because I have prepared something else for you. Let me get it on though. I'm gonna turn on the mic sensitivity because I'm gonna be a bit more away from it. Since it's Valentine's Day, I want to sing you a song. A love song, you know? The original version of this has like microtones, but I don't have a microtonal guitar, so, you know. Also, I've never played this song before, but I wanted to play it. It's called Honey by King Gizzard. Enjoy. Wait, I forgot I had my guitar tuned down. Like half a step. Okay, so it's gonna be a bit lower than the original. Like the wind on a sail, I'll steer you along, and the drifts outside I'll keep you from. Like the hail in the morning, I'll sing you a song, while the men are making room for you. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. Life is what you're doing while you're floating through it. Cut the rope so slack then while we get the knack of it. We're in endless motion, dreaming through that notion. Buoyant is your spirit, gotta keep me near it. Like the wind on a sail, I'll steer you along, and the drifts outside I'll keep you from. Like the hail in the morning, I'll sing you a song, while the men are making room for you. You taste like honey. Hold up. Why did they have to use B? You taste like honey. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. Up so bad. Days are ever sweeter when I wake up near ya. World is broken and you're the magic potion. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. You taste like honey. Thank you. Yeah, and I think that's it. Yeah. See ya. God, my throat is gonna be so sore.